Hello, everybody. My name is Vanico Rubius, and this is the ASG podcast, The Tap. I am ASG Senator of Event Coordination, and we are with our president and student trustees, Kai Davis. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everyone.
And so, what we're going to touch on in this episode is just go over what we did for last February in Black History Month, and then we're also going to promote some of the stuff that we have coming up for next week. So to go ahead and get us started, let's just go ahead and talk about the first workshop that we did, which was our ally workshop, Race and Beyond. It was pretty much, it wasn't just about like standing together in friendship and just ignoring the differences. It was about embracing the differences, but also more so standing together and amplifying our voices. It was just a very good experience, and I was just really happy to see that everyone was just enjoying their time and learning, more importantly, and just taking away what they could.
Yeah, most definitely. I really love to see a lot of the faculty members there and gaining all the knowledge that they can get so they can understand what it means to be an ally and share, the differences that we have with each other and growing off of them instead of running away from them. And I feel like around society, we usually do that a lot. When we have differences and we don't understand, we usually run away from it instead of embracing it and challenging it. So I feel like that workshop was really good for everyone to attend, and I was really happy about the attendance and the participation that was there.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It was very good. Everyone that went stayed. It was very good. I loved it. It was just very well done. And then also, I like what you said about how if people don't know something or don't understand, they just kind of have a tendency to like run away from it. It's just because like what's unknown is scary, and we just gotta learn to want to learn about these things and actually, be allies and be friends and stand together and be a community.
Yeah, and I feel like that's beautiful. I feel like during this month of last month of February, I really saw a lot of changes within a lot of people. Um, we were able to really connect, and as this February wasn't as big as last February of last year, I really do feel like it was a great turnout, and it was just great to see how many people were connecting, how many conversations there were, and just being able to have those one-on-one connections without feeling like, oh, I have to do this workshop, or I have to do this workshop, or let me go to this food vendor. It was just
Hmm.
really peaceful and just like right there in your face, and you couldn't miss it. So I felt it was really
Exactly.
beautiful.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then moving on to one of our other workshops, I believe we held that in the same week. It was our Embracing Our Heritage. Unfortunately, I couldn't attend that, but Kaya, why don't you just tell them all about that?
So, embracing your heritage, it was an idea to bring a lot of people together so we could understand the importance of Black hair. Now that we are in 2024, we see Black hair as something that has been stigmatized, completely just changed into an idea that no one knows the truth about. And ASU really wanted to put some truth into what Black hair is and what representation is for Black hair. We went in through the history of it, how back in the day when they were slaves and when they did their hair, they had to do it in a certain way that appeased their masters. And then in Africa, you had those use cornrows to make a map out of their hair. Like hair back then was something that was used as a power symbol. And I really wanted to use ASG for that event to really showcase the power of Black hair. Because me being Black myself, like I'm still learning how to take care of my hair, how to grow my hair, how to love my hair. And I wanted to connect with a lot of the Black students that did come that are in cosmetology and just really get a feel from them. We had about three cosmetology panelists, and I can't remember their names right now, but the main person that stood out to me was Tiny. I loved her the entire time. She was just engaging. She really showed her truth. She was very powerful, and it just showed how much she cared when it comes to hair. Because hair, to me, like in the Black community, it's a staple, and we all know about it because we all go through it. Like there's times when I have cried in my bed because my hair was not doing what I needed it to do, and just knowing that I was able to connect with others and know that I'm not the only one that feels this way, it was
Right.
great. And then on top of it, to see those that are not black, ask questions and be like, oh, well, my kids mix. They're mixed with black. How do I do this? How do I do this with their hair? Because their hair is more silky or their hair is more kinky. And then like they might have more knots in their hair and they're trying to figure out how to like differentiate what it means to be nappy and what means to be really curly, because that was mixed up a lot too, because everyone feels like when you have a lot of curls, you're nappy. No, you're not nappy. You just got a lot of curls. You just got to learn how to control
Exactly.
your curls. And I just felt like it was such a powerful moment to like really share. And it was just I loved how many smiles and how many people were engaging. The questions were just amazing. And just being able to pick everyone's brain and no one feel like offended by anyone's questions was really beautiful to me.
I heard a lot of good things after it ended. I remember one of my colleagues, Alana, she came in and she was like, "It was really nice. It was a very open discussion," and it was just like it was really happy to hear that, especially because it was one that we were doing and we were working as well, and it was just really happy to hear that it went so well.
Yeah, we put a lot of time and effort. I remember us planning it and trying to figure out how we were gonna do it, because we were all confused. Like, we say black hair, but what we gonna do with it? And then doing the presentation, that was great because everyone just came together, and I felt like it took all of us to bring that. And I felt like just because like if you weren't there, you still had your piece in there, and we still felt your energy. So I'm really grateful for ASG and how much we have worked together to make these beautiful changes happen. Because with that being said, during our Black Heritage, Express Your Heritage event, it was brought to our attention that a lot of our Black cosmetology students don't feel
Hmm.
Jesus, don't feel like they don't have representation within their field. And the reason why they feel this way is because they don't have textured haired mannequins down there, and it's more
Exactly
mannequins
right.
of like straight hair. And when you're in the hair world and you're learning how to be a cosmetology and you're going towards the field of doing hair and beauty, it's everyone. It's not just straight hair, it's kinky hair, it's really curly hair,
It's all
it's
types of hair.
really
Yeah, you gotta know what
it's
to
all
do.
types.
You gotta have versatility. You know.
Yeah, and I just felt like hearing that, it really put it into perspective on like how everyone feels, because even those that are not of black culture or are not black at all, they felt the same way. They're like, we need more textured hair down there so we all know how to do it, because they're asking questions, but you can't do it if you don't have it there,
Right.
and you can't do it if no one's showing you. So with us hearing that and us bringing it back after we did our update with the Express Your Heritage Month, and just doing our planning going forward, I just really felt that like we really came together, like budding it out and being like, we got to get these here. We need these. These are very important. And it's not just because of our Black community students, it's for everybody. And me being a student trustee, I have brought it up multiple times to the board meetings, to the board of trustees, let them know like this is what needs to be done. This is not just for the Black community students, because yes, it would show them that we are engaging with them and we're taking their concerns and we're bringing it to light, but it also shows that we're here to teach everybody. Because as we said in the ally workshop, it's for everybody to learn, not just for one group,
Exactly.
not just for another group. It's for everybody, because we're all a community. This is Barstow Community College, not just different bands
Preach.
and different groups. We all have to do something to make sure that everyone feels comfortable. And if we're not trying to educate ourselves, and we're not trying to put ourselves out there and be uncomfortable and ask these types of questions, we're never going to get any change on this campus. So going forward, like I hope and pray by the time this semester ends, we have those textured hair mannequins for these students so they can understand that we are putting in the work and we hear them and we're doing everything that we can.
Exactly. You know, because like you can't work with what you don't have, and you need that because they're gonna see that all the time whenever they go to whenever they go to do hair or whatever, whenever they get certified, they graduate, whatever like that, and they go to actually have a job. They're gonna be like a one trick pony or not. I don't want to say that in the sense of like a bad, but they're gonna be like one sided. It's only gonna have one thing. It's not gonna be too much, and they're gonna lose money because of that. You know.
I just feel like it's a great opportunity for everybody, and
Exactly.
it takes us as Associated Student Government to put that into play. So yeah.
And then let's just go ahead and touch up on the Black Excellence So it was incredible. It was incredible. I loved the attendance. We had solid attendance all throughout the day for every event. It was very good. The presentations were nice. Seeing the writing contest winners read their poetry or their essays was very good. It was very interesting to see their perspectives and who they looked up to and like what inspired them. And then obviously we had the little dance. Thank you, Sakai, for leading that. I did not do that. No, ma'am.
It was great. I just loved seeing the smile on everyone's face because I do remember bringing that up to ASG because we were, Nisa was like, what is going to be our other workshop? We need another workshop. And I was just like, why don't we do a family reunion? That's a big thing in Black community culture. Like, that's what we do. We bring everybody together. And you don't have to be Black to be a part of it. And it's just like, just seeing everyone engage is what brought such a beautiful spirit to me because that's what I grew up in. That's how I was able to connect with my family members, and that's how I was able to grow connections with my cousins and my first cousin and meet new people because I put myself out there. And at first it was like, oh, I don't know how to do it. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. But as we kept doing it, was no judgment. There was no like, oh, you don't have rhythm. Like it was nothing like that. It was just like, you know what? You're doing you, and I'm proud of you for doing that. Everyone has
Right.
stepped out of their comfort zone. And like me, I'm not the type of person to always put herself out there. So me dancing in front of everyone, it was very nerve wracking because I don't know all of you. I'm not comfortable. But just putting myself out there and just being able to be like, you know what? I'm happy. This makes me happy. And then I'm seeing everyone else happy. I'm going to continue to do this because this is what people come for. And it was just great. And I got y'all to dance. I don't care what you're talking about. You guys danced a little bit. I saw y'all go like this. I saw y'all. So,
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. You saw what you wanted to see. I'll say that. But also all the vendors there, like I remember there was so many people just going up and trying to see what they can get. And it was so nice. I remember one specifically, candles. They had
mhm.
like a Fruit Loop candle. It smells exactly like Fruit Loops and it was so crazy. And
Yeah,
then all the
no,
art that was on display there, it was just so great. It was so nice to see.
it was. I think with I we can't remember her name for the life of us, but with her candles, I think I spend at least $100 every time she's there because I keep getting candles because my parents love them, especially my
Right.
mom.
She making bank, man.
I'd be like, man, I'm gonna be broke playing with you because I'm not gonna stop. And like, she's so sweet, and it's like she made the Cinnabon candle. I couldn't get it, but she was saying she's gonna make a scent out of it, and she's also gonna make an oil out of it. So I'm just like,
Oh
next
my.
time we see her, going to get that because we need that.
Oh
It is
yeah.
great,
That sounds immaculate right now. Oh, you're making me
honestly.
hungry. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Yeah, everyone's like, I can just eat the candle. I'm like, please don't, please, please don't do that.
Uh
It's like,
yeah, I know. Don't do that. Do not eat wax or glow sticks, people. Anyway, moving forward.
you heard that from us.
Um, we have a ASG roundup coming up this Tuesday, the 26th, from 11 to 2. Pretty much, if you're interested in ASG, come on down. We're here to show y'all what's up. If you're interested, we can tell you what positions are open. Elections are coming up soon here in April. We need new people, y'all. We need new people to come in and take over this leadership.
Yep, let's expand. Let's do more. Let's bring a lot more lives and people and eyeballs to the campus. We need to bring more people. We need to be more lively. I want to be able to come
Exactly.
back and see so many more people. Please. I
Come
beg
on.
you.
I want to meet some of y'all. I want to have a good time. I want to be what is the word I'm looking for? I don't have it. But anyway, I want to learn more about you guys. I want to see what you guys have to say, what you guys' interests are, what you guys' concerns are. Just come on down, see what you got. If you like it, stick around. We're gonna have a good time. A little roundup.
Guys, let's connect. Let's do what we can to make sure that we have a community within another community because we need each
Exactly.
other. This is gonna be great. I'm excited. I got my hat and I got my boots and my belt. I don't know how to put the belt on because I've never had a belt like that before. So I'm trying to figure it out. I'm watching YouTube tutorials. And I'm just like, how does it go in? So
Wait,
we gonna figure it out.
wait. Oh wow. You got a fit too?
I'm
Yeah,
like,
mine just came in yesterday too as well.
I came in. I was like, oh my god, yay!
Yeah,
And like,
so FYI people, we are going to be dressing up in Western attire. If you're not down for that, deal with it. We're still gonna do it.
We got tattoos, y'all. We got some nice cowboy tattoos. Just stick one on you. You'll be in spirits. I promise. It's gonna be great.
Right. Seriously though, come on down, check it out. Let's talk to each other, man. Let's learn. Let's learn about it.
Yup. Connect with us so we can help you guys prepare for the future.
Exactly. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna take up much more of y'all time. Y'all have a nice day. Thank you, Sakaya, for coming out here.
Of course. Bye, guys.
Hasta luego.